What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new comic reaction. This time we got issue 6 of House of X. The end is nigh. We have finally arrived at the end game. One more issue, Powers of X issue 6, and then we're done. And then, you know, that begins the new X-Men series, which you guys know. The ones I'll be picking up and reacting will be, originally it was just going to be Excalibur, Fallen Angels, and X-Force. That's it. I wasn't even going to originally read the main X-Men book, which was also being written by Jonathan Hickman. The reason, not because I just didn't like the team. I was like, okay, you got Cyclops, Wolverine, Jean, and then you got Scott's kids and brothers from alternate dimensions and realities and shit. I just didn't like the team. Plus, I was never really a fan of Cyclops. Then I actually met this guy on Twitter. Opened my eyes a bit about Cyclops, how he's actually a bit of a badass and cool in the comics. I don't know why that wasn't in the movies, but whatever. You know, so I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna definitely pick up the new X-Men title to see what they got. And plus, it's also gonna be written by Jonathan Hickman, so probably any other unanswered questions here. A lot of other maybe unanswered questions, just other stuff happening here. We'll probably see a lot more in there. So yeah. One more issue, then we get the new stuff. We got a pretty decent week. We got this, Black Cat, Daredevil, Punisher, and Savage Avengers. Got about 5 issues. 5 issues including this one. So, you know, decent week. Decent week. It's weird because it's like literally all the street level books. Nothing really that major. No Aston perhaps no Carnage, no nothing. Also, you guys know today also marks the start of the Wednesday Night Wars between AEW and NXT. That is my shitty Triple H impression. But yeah, I'm me personally. I'm gonna be watching AEW, although this will probably be me. This will probably be me. Constantly channel flipping. I'll mostly be watching AEW, but I'll probably switch over to USA just to see what's going on with NXT, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, let's jump right in. Is what we have perfect? No. What is? Well, it's a start and a good one. Professor X. Nice. Next page. Alright. See what we got in this now. The next one, now, the Powers of X issue 6. That's the last one. Also has like the red marker on that one, so that's when all the crazy shit's gonna drop. So I'm curious to see what we're gonna get in this issue. It should be interesting though. Okay, Kakoa, 1 month ago. Mora's No Space Professor X. Sorry about that. Mora's No Space Professor X Secret Cradle. This is that one blind step into the abyss, my friend. Our proverbial leap of faith. Once we do this, there will be no turning back. Total commitment is what we require here. So are we agreed? Of course. Yes. Very well, Charles. Yo, so he actually has taken off Cerebro. Let us see Charles' face. So you got Mora right there. You got, of course, and you got I guess Cerebro's charging up through Krakoa because there's a bunch of vines going in it. So let's see Charles' face, man. What does he look like now? Is he like super scarred or some shit? Why do you refuse to show your face? Oh, of course, you won't actually show us his face. Mr. Hickman, of course you're not going to show. Just show us the back of his head, of course. How could I be so naive to actually expect to see his face? Oh, how sweet. Yes, Eric? Whatever has been there between us over the years, all our disagreements, all the anger at the other's relentless ideology and unyielding persistence, that ends today. You have my word. And Charles, smiling, puts back on Cerebro. Humans of the planet Earth, I am a mutant, Charles Xavier, and I bring you a message of hope. Next page. In the coming days, you will learn of several far-reaching God, I cannot read today. Yeah, I get the struggles. For medical for mens you'll duck time on this. A far-reaching medical whatever. Seriously, I swear my tongue is gonna get. Anyway, let's just keep going. Breakthroughs that have been discovered by mutant scientists. These drugs extend human life, heal disease of the mind, and will prevent or cure most modern maladies. Influenza, Alzheimer's, ALS. Oh, you might want to hand that over to fuck, I forget her name. What was her name? The chicken Jessica Jones. Oh shit, she had like a man's name. God damn it, now I can't even do my joke. Jerry! Hand it over to Jerry. I'm sure she could use it. There we go. I saved it. Ish. ALS, many cancers gone overnight. These drugs will make life on this planet better. Remarkably so. All this we have made for you. In the past, they would have been a gift. Something freely given by me to you because I believe it would create harmony between our two people. That was my dream. Harmony. But you have taught me a harsh lesson. That dream was a lie. You see, all I ever wanted was peace between humans and mutants. All I ever wanted was to love you, and for you to love us. There you go, Charles. Hey, we got the Avengers in the house! We got Tony, we got Cap, and my man, King T'Challa, Wakanda forever! We wanted to save you, and we did. Many times, but in return, all you did was stand by while evil men killed our children. Over 16 million. Ooh, the Fantastic Four. Reed still rocking that Reed. That's kind of like, I really dig the new Fantastic Four. I like that they're switched to black and blue. I love it. I love these costumes. I hope from the MCU they'll use these, but they'll probably go with the classic costumes just to keep it, consistent. Like, hey, we can make a good Fantastic Four movie, guys. Come on in. They could do that, but I would like for them to use these costumes. I think they just look way better. I'm not saying the original Fantastic Four costumes are bad, but these. Nice. Ooh, we even got my man, Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. We will, however, let you pay for it. In return for two things. We will provide you with the means to have a better life. One without pain or suffering, full of hope, and it will cost you so little. First, you must accept the island of Krakoa as a nation-state of all mutants on this planet. We will happily go through the same process as any newly found nation with the UN, but there is an expectation that our sovereignty will be recognized. Okay, so what's the timeline with this one? Like, in the last issue, we found out how it was the last House of X issue where we found out how they managed to bring everyone back, and then we kind of said the whole "Come to me, my X-Men." We had that whole thing repeat. But here you say like, "Hey, we got the drugs and everything." So does this way take place after that? Like, oh god, the timeline's not getting really fucked up. Let's just keep going. It'll probably make sense later as we go along. Secondly, all mutants by birth can claim Krakoan citizenship, and with that citizenship, we expect a period of amnesty. Expect a period. So that those men slain down as criminals are punished and imprisoned by humans can overcome man's bias against mutants. Next page. Now, hey, it's those guys. It's the doctors that are killing off the X-Men. From this day forward, mutants will be judged by mutant law, not man's. These are simple demands, and they are not negotiable. In return for making our lives better, we will do the same for you. Is that Charles? Who's that guy right there? I don't recognize him. And if you find yourselves asking, who are these mutes to think they can dictate terms of us to us? We are the future, an evolutionary inevitability, the Earth's true inheritors. You closed your eyes last night believing the world would be yours forever. That was your dream, and like mine, it was a lie. Here is the new life. While you slept, the world changed. Ooh. Yeah, that's fucking Charles. Ooh, I like the shot right there more. Great stuff. They got my man. See, they got my man Magneto. Now we have the credits page. Eight pages in. Okay. The Quiet Council of Krakoa. Okay. Autumn, Charles. Okay, we got Professor X, Magneto, and Apocalypse. Okay. Winter, Mr. Sinister, Exodus, Mystique. Spring, Black King, Sebastian Shaw. White Queen, Emma Frost. Red King, Redacted. Summer, Storm, Jean, and Nightcrawler. Krakoa, Cypher, Krakoa. The Great Captains. While the Quiet Council is the recognized ruling authority on Krakoa, when there is a state-related exposure, or in terms of conflict of war, the Great Captains of Krakoa assume the responsibility of defending the state. In the field, the captain has total control among the captains. The captain commander is considered first among equals. Okay, we start off with the captain. Cyclops, Gorgon, Bishop, Mackie. Don't know that last one. Or Gorgon. Okay, here's the diagram of the council. Is going to be seated. So that's where Cyclops is in the back. Depending on Charles, I think. Oh yeah, wait, never mind. That was all a month ago. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. I can't fucking read. Krakoa now. Welcome and please. Ah, so this is how they all sit. They got working on the round table. Be seated. Next page. For the love of God, get Jean out of that outfit and give her something new, please. This outfit should have died in the 70s. Okay. Storm not looking pleased. Jean's just sitting there. Then you got Nightcrawler. Family, friends. Look at the way Emma's sitting. She be like, okay, I can't do it because I ain't that flexible. But look at the way this one be sitting. She all comfortable like she owns the damn place. And you got this guy who I don't even know who that is. Mr. Sinister, Mystique, and Eyes. Whenever you're ready, Douglas. You got Charles, you got Magneto, then you got Apocalypse. I love how Magneto's right in the middle of those two. Apocalypse is just sitting there like, yeah. It's so weird that you don't see them put together like that, man. It's so weird. Anyway. Alright. Come on. Alright. Release the hounds, big guy. Sorry. It appears our first bit of business is the oldest kind, the oldest killed on this planet. My accent sucks. Judgment. Hey, Sabretooth. So he comes in through wire. Somebody better start talking, or things are gonna get red real quick. Like, what is it? What is this? Next page. This is the establishment of a nation, ours. and I would have it be one of laws. Okay, so got Air taking off his helmet. Alright. But not the old laws of man, the new ones of mutants. Which is why we have called this first meeting of the council. I cannot say that everyone here best represents the ideals of what any society should be based on, but that is as it may, it falls on us to establish the laws of this land. Is he talking about me? If he is, I don't care. I won't be ignored. I have ideas. Nobody puts Sinister in the corner. Nobody. Speak to me again, and you do so at your own peril. Okay, just a suggestion, but mutant violence, killing a mutant against the law. Throw this man in mutant jail. How can it be a crime to kill someone who cannot be killed? How will any of you know that you are fit and worthy if you are not tested? You cannot be serious. Of course, got Apocalypse being like, might makes right, survival of the fittest. Fuck him. See a Storm be like, really? Oh, I'm sure he is, but if we're arguing about the highest of ideals, if the goal is the greatest in purpose, and if our undertaking is to have worth. Next page. Then I think the opposite would be true. The highest crime would be killing someone who cannot come back. It would be a mutant. Killing a human. And when they come for us, which they will, we aren't going to do everything we can to defend ourselves. That's the old argument: is murder if it's done in defense of a nation, and not what we are talking about. We will have to deal with that at some point, yes, but this is not that. Gene is right. I also see no fault in it. Does anyone have an argument otherwise? Apocalypse. I won't blabber a point that means nothing to me, as man himself does. Anyone else? No? Then we can agree. It will be law of Krakoa that no mutant may take a human life. Oh, I see how it is now. You're gonna make an example of me. Well, that goes both ways, meat. I'm gonna cut you into little pieces. Quiet! You little piece of and eat. Next page. You know when I saw the purple when I was like scrolling up page, I legit thought that was good. I thought that was Psylocke for a second, like she was coming. Quiet. I have to say, it's the drool really brings the whole outfit together. This is fun. What's next? Somebody shock me. Oh, Mr. Sinister. Property, rights, wealth, currency. A few of the things man clearly got right. I have quite a few. Excuse me. Small point that needs to be made. Krakoa is alive, not a place or a binome, a person, Funa, not Flora. So I be careful how hard you want to lean into the whole property rights thing. Of course, Douglas, but the idea of home comes with a possession baked in, doesn't it? Perhaps if you want to own planes, it has to be out there in the world. No one has said we have to run from it. And none of that touches any numbers of border economic current concerns, but we're not going to settle those today anyway. They have complications. Still, the boy raises a good point. This place is an Eden to us, life-giving, nurturing. It lives, and through it, so do we. If there's a mutant ground that is sacrosanct. This is it. There is honor to be had in lifting it up. Next page. Where is this guy? Well said, Paris. On this, can we agree? Yes. Good. Then it's a good start. But if we think we are not going to accomplish economic or going, excuse me. But before we are done, we have yet to hear from the righteous among us. Oh yeah, Nightcrawler hasn't said a word yet. This should be good. Surely the Mune who has faith in one greater than you, Charles, has something foundational, to share. Something foundational to share. Tell us, Kurt, where is your foolish province in all this? Where is your God? Where's your God, wisdom and smirk up? Fucking mistakes, right, man? God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it. It's obvious, isn't it, Raven? We need to make more mutes. Bruh, kind of laying it all thick, then you want to fuck Mystique. I mean, I'm sure she is very interesting in bed with that shape-shifting ability she got. You could be acting like you fucking Jennifer Lawrence. You could think you be fucking Tony Storm, AJ Lee, fucking Chloe Grace Moretz, fucking let me think of another one. Shit. I can't. Sasha Banks. Very interesting time in the bedroom. Lucky motherfucker whoever gets that right. Thank you, Kurt. I couldn't agree more. Is what we have perfect? No. What is? But a start, and a good one. As of today, from now until the end of time, these are the first laws of our nation. Next page. Make more mutants, murder no man, respect this sacred land. Make more mutants, murder no man, respect the sacred lands. And with those laws decided, we must decide what to do with you, Mr. Creed, who has broken them. Do we believe that giving you one last chance benefits our new society? Or are we better serving by making an example of you, that no one is above mutant law? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's about to go down. I gave you strict instructions when I sent you on your mission, and you did not listen. You made your bed, Creed. Let your sleeping in it serve a higher purpose. Agreed. So long, Packlight. Safe travels to the faraway land. Guilty. Just get this one. Just get this over with. It's a shame. It's a shame. It shames me, but I agree. Yes. This is a sentence long past due. Oh, absolutely. I don't care. Fine. Yes. You think I'm just gonna take this? Making a list, and now you're on it, along with your kids and their kids. I will make your line extinct. Next page. Are you listening to me, Douglas? Bad news. It looks. Oh, hold on. Bad news. It looks like leniency is out the window. I guess what you have to do. Guess you know what to do. What the? Oh shit, Carco, locking in the restraints. You have been found guilty and will be sentenced. Shit, let me go. Let me. Let me guess, he's sentenced to death? The problem, however, with sentencing you for your crimes is that we cannot send you back into the world. As we tolerate no prisoners here on Krakoa, that leaves us with very few choices. Especially since Capital Solutions would bring you into resurrection protocols. Instead, this will be your fate. Stasis, deep inside Krakoa, alive but immobile, aware but unable to act on it. And for how long? Forever. That is how long mutant justice lasts. Damn, Charles! This is some Dr. Stone shit! Perhaps one day a time might come when you may have an opportunity to redeem yourself, but that time is not now. And until it is, you are exiled. Badass. It's distasteful, I know. This business of running a nation. Next page. I pray that we will never get used to it, that we never grow cold from it, that we never learn to love it. It's been said that when a parent has a child, they never get a good night's rest again. Well, I have had millions of children, and I haven't slept in decades. I may never sleep again. Now the same may be true of you, but they will. Out there celebrating the birth of a nation. Let's see if we can find my girl Psylocke or Rogue in here. We haven't seen them at all yet. Hey, Iceman! Is he still gay? Is he still forcefully gay? In soft fields of lush green. Oh, and there's a beast. Staring at the stars and dreaming of a future where they hold those stars in their hand. Still those in their hands. This is what we will give them. Hey, you got Cyclops, Jean, and Wolverine all in the same room celebrating. How drunk are they? I was just asking, how many beers have these three had? Because they look a little too comfortable, a little too friendly. At least from what I've seen of the three from the movies. Yeah, can Wolverine even get drunk? A home, a nation. And someday in the future. Next page. The world. The world! Alright, that was just Jean and Cyclops. I believe in what we are doing. I believe that the world will be better for it. Got Jean and Emma switching beers, sharing beers. And that is reason enough to carry this burden. In fact, it's more than that. Next page. I think that's the 5. Ooh, Apocalypse. It is a reason to celebrate it. Oh, that's badass. I love the art here, man. Yo, that's awesome. Just look at it. What we have made. Krakoa Atlantic. Okay, so it's right here and there, I guess. So it's right by so it's in the Atlantic and the Pacific. Okay, let's see what else we got. Krakoa All. Oh, yeah. So we still haven't seen what the 6th timeline is yet. Okay, House of X, House of M, yada 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 yada. We've already seen this. I still don't know what's in House of M. Just look at what we have made. And that's the end. Wow. This was something else. I would say this is the best issue so far, man. Jonathan Hickman, man, this was such an amazing run, man. Like, these X-Men comics were fucking amazing, man. I can't wait till we get to the real stuff where we got X-Men, X-Force, Fallen Angels, and Excalibur Ghosts, man. I can't wait to see what those turn out, because, yeah, the X-Men, man, you know. Because I'm finally getting into X-Men comics through these. And, man, this was hype. This is definitely the best issue we got so far. Maybe Powers of X issue 6 will top it, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we'll get some answers of what happened with the flannels, the flannels, whatever they're called, those aliens. Anyway, excuse me. I'm ending here, guys. Overall, I give this issue a 10 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Free Flag, at least in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.